This one was actually on the floor of the Senate yesterday, if you are a Congress watcher. And this has been controversial. And I want to be very precise with how we present this. I've seen some imprecise communications of this, and I want to be really clear about this. This starts next year. So this is not a 25 issue. So there's still time if Congress wants to change their mind. So first, the TCJA provision that says that the business expenses of professional gamblers are treated like wagering losses was made permanent. So they're limited to wagering gains. But in addition, this popped in the Senate version and it rewrote the limitation rule for gambling losses. It says, one, you calculate 90% of your wagering losses incurred during the year, and that's what you can deduct. And then it's limited to total wagering gains. Now, I'm seeing this kind of shortcutted as you can only deduct your losses up to 90% of your gains. I don't read it that way. I read you apply the 90% and then you apply the wagering gain limitation. And that's what I'm sticking to right now. But of course, we will see. So let's just use a basic example. Leonard's a casual gambler with total gains of wagering gains of 80,000 and total wagering losses of 100,000. So if we're going to apply the 90% first, the total wagering losses allowed are 90,000. But he can only deduct 80,000 still because they are to the extent of the gains. And of course, you can't carry forward the remainder. And unfortunately, gambling losses are disfavored. The income is above the line on Schedule 1 in AGI. The deduction is an itemized deduction below the line on Schedule A. Really, also, professional gambler expenses are shaved 10%, which is why the senator from Nevada went to the floor yesterday. Nevada is not happy about this provision. So let's say Susie is a professional blackjack player, wagering gains of 150 and total wagering losses, including business expenses of 80,000. Well, everything, again, her wagering losses, that includes business and gambling wagers, is limited to 90%. So unfortunately, it would create some phantom income in that situation.